Hey everybody, I am back with the next episode of Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves. And it is time for us to finally get to my favorite episode of this entire game. I personally think this is the best episode in terms of writing, in terms of environment, in terms of gameplay. You will see what I mean soon enough. Let's just get started. I'm very excited.
After a careful analysis of Dr. M's fortress, Bentley came to the difficult conclusion that his demolition skills just weren't going to be enough.
Once again,
if we wanted to get
we have to
the
diminish
vault,
Bentley's skill set just so that we can justify getting a new member of the team.
However,
First it was
Bentley's
Penelope with
proposed
RC
candidate
copter
was a
skills,
shot. My old
or no,
enemy,
RC
the
skills,
Panda King.
and now it's explosives. And for some reason Bentley chooses to get the Panda King of all people.
As a member of the original Fiendish Five, he had a part in taking out my dad and stealing pages from the Thievius Raccoonus. Eventually, I caught up with him.
Part of me wondered if
Playing
Bentley
backwards
secretly
and
hated Sly at this moment. Why would he think this is a good idea?
There was no way I was gonna let that monster on my team, but Bentley was firm. He discovered the Panda King had left his life of crime and was now a monk living the life of quiet meditation high up in the mountains.
Yeah, sure he is.
I wasn't at all convinced, but there was no denying that he had the skills we needed if we were to succeed. So the gang packed up, put on our disguises, and headed east to China.
These disguises get funnier every time. But ladies and gentlemen, we are now back in China. We have not been in China since Sly 1 when we first had to defeat the Panda King. This is one of the few times in the series where we actually go back to a country that we've been to in the past. Except for Paris. Paris, the opening level of Sly 1 was in Paris. And in Sly 2, Dimitri's whole section was in a part of Paris. But this is the first time in Sly 3 when they do this.
Stay sharp, team. For all we know, the Panda King's just as dangerous as ever.
How can you say that?
I can't fault Sly for being cautious. I mean, he did have a hand in killing his parents.
I'll admit, he does look kinda zenned out.
Mr. King, Honorable Panda King, we humbly wish to speak with you.
I guess he doesn't want to talk. Sorry, Bentley. Let's go.
Yeah.
Be realistic, Sly. He's clearly in a deep meditative trance. It'll take some doing, but I think I see a way to get the team up to his shrine.
Good. The walk up here
This first opening level of the episode is actually pretty cool. Because it's one of the few times where you get to play as every member of the gang in a single level.
Okay.
Most of the levels in this game you only play as 1 to 3 gang members at most. But it's rare when you actually get the full team onto a mission.
You should be able to use your ball move to bounce all the way up to the Panda King.
Okay, bouncing is a lot easier than more walking. Seriously, you guys want to see my blisters?
No way. Is he serious?
Yeah, okay, master. Bouncing, pillars, piece of cake.
I hear that. Sometimes you've got to be firm.
No, seriously. Was he for real about the blisters? Cause, I don't know, it's... yeesh.
Alright, time to go bounce. He has like this one guard chilling here. Don't ask me why, I don't know. Got it. Okay. I do not fault the game at all for this particular mission, because remember how I keep bringing up the fact that this game felt the need to introduce new characters when the main trio could obviously do the things that the new guys can do? This is one of those times where that's not the case.
Those bamboo shoots would be
Like,
an
every member of the
ideal
team is
means of
actually gonna be
ascent if
beneficial
they
to
weren't
our goal of
spaced
getting to
so
the Panda
far
Cave.
apart.
Hold on.
Because thanks to
Let
the
me see
ball
if I can
form,
figure it out
Murray
for
actually has
myself.
the greatest height out of any member of the
got
team.
to do with the ice.
Okay, so clearly we need more points in order for Sly to ascend. The problem?
As much as
Where
I
we're
like
going to
Bentley
get 'em.
and his
The answer?
booster chair
Split
rockets,
each chute
they're
down the middle,
they still don't
thereby
get the height
doubling
that
the
Murray
points of
can get with his
ascension.
ball form.
However, the ice down there appears too thin to walk on, so there's no way to do it by hand. So, I'll need to use my lightweight remote control car to split the trees first.
Perfect. That's it, exactly.
Great! Anything for Sly. I love to see him pull off those athletic moves.
Duh.
Good thing I installed a turret on this little lady. Perfect for splitting logs.
And of course, if it's a gun in this game, it has to be a overheating mechanic. By the way, take this opportunity to learn how to drive this RC car, guys, because you're gonna have to learn how to become good with it, especially in this chapter.
Just 2 more to go.
It becomes a focal point in this one.
3 left. Yes! There you go, Sly.
By the way, since there's no
Hope it's
aiming
everything
reticle,
you
do
could
your
have
best
wished
to
for.
have whatever target you're
thanks.
aiming for in the
It looks
center of
great.
the tube
My
turret gun.
pleasure. Really.
If you do that, you'll more than likely hit your shot.
Sly, isn't it time you climbed
Pro
up
tip.
there and joined Murray?
Because like I said, you're gonna
Yeah,
have to get
sure.
used to how this thing controls. And if you are not, the next few missions are gonna be rough. Alright, now that Penelope split the trees, Sly can use them as ninja spire jumps to get up there himself. Again, I like the thought that went into this opening level. I just wish more of the levels actually had this level of thought put into them. Not to say that I hate this game. I still feel like the extra gang members are just like a last minute
Whack the
addition going like,
supports up on
so
those
what's going to be our
pinwheels."
big gimmick for
Really?
Sly 3?
Pinwheel
Gimmick of 2 was
destabilization
having
is the
all 3 gang
cornerstone of
members
this
actively
plan.
in the field together doing job. What's going to be the thing about Sly 3?
Jump into my
Well,
hand
Sly
and
2 was
I'll
already
throw you
about
up there.
teamwork, so let's think of the greatest thing the gang can rob, and we'll make that the big thing they have to work towards. But we've already proven that the main trio already has like perfect sync. Where's our story dynamics going to come from? Well, all the new gang members, of course. I wish you could do this with Murray in the open world, but you can't. You only do it for this mission.
I'm all done up here.
Excellent. Now that the pinwheels are unstable, I just need to light them up with my darts. 1 shot per rocket should do the trick.
Like, if I had the ability to, like, summon Murray in the middle of the open world of Sly and have him just chuck me up to a different platform or to throw me across the hole, that would be amazing. That didn't hit. I gotta do, like, a leading shot. There we go. Yeah, this is not hard at all. You just have to take the speed into account when you're firing. There we go. And only Bentley could do this since he's the only one with sleep darts or a projectile that can actually launch that far.
Those pinwheels are about to go. Guru, feel up for a challenge? Well, that's right. You should be able to persuade the guards to help you get up to those rockets.
Oh, hiya.
You know, I never really questioned this until now. We are actively seeing how exactly the gang is going to get themselves up to this platform. But, oh, really? I messed up the jump. I messed up the jump. The game screwed me over. There we go. I was trying to jump, then jump off his back. But for some reason, it only read my command to jump off his back. Convenient! There was no way Bentley would know that that rocket was gonna hit that exact point, but yeah, no, that's straight up convenience. And so is this next one.
Strong work. That fallen pinwheel should serve as an excellent makeshift elevator.
Is it cool? Is it impressive? Sure. Does it make absolutely no sense and comes completely out of nowhere? Yes. Well, at least we can finally get up here. And thankfully, this thing is not pressure sensitive when before it was just a pinwheel. Alright, we're now up here. Now, how do we wake up the Panda King?
I agree. He's in a super meditative state.
So let's just shout in his ear.
Now, to bring him out of this trance, we'll need to delve into his mind.
No, I kind of like Sly's plan
then?
better.
No!
Let's just
it'll
scream in his
require
ear.
Channeling. Sly, sit beside the Panda King. The guru will bridge your mind.
I love how Penelope didn't even bother to get up on the elevator. She's still chilling on that cliff. Whoa. We're back to the Sly 1 Panda King boss fight. Last time I fought him was 2 years ago, literally.
I see you carry the cane of the notorious Cooper Thief clan. Have you come here for revenge? To steal back the Thievius Raccoonus?
Whoa. This is just like the time I beat the stuffing out of you.
Why should you care if I bury a few worthless villagers in the snow? You are a thief.
You
just
murdered
like me.
people.
Yeah, are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Insolent child, you shall pay dearly for your disrespect. Still, to honor your Cooper ancestry, I will send you to your doom with the beauty of my new firework technique. Flame Fu.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So since this is the memory that Panda King is replaying over and over again, the boss fight works exactly the same way it did in Sly 1. All the same attacks, all the same mechanics.
Fiery wheel. Fiery wheel. Palms of thunder. Booming chop. Fiery wheel.
I still remember all those attack patterns.
Snap out of it. This is all in your head.
My mind is clear, focused on your destruction.
Let's not forget, in the original game, they tried to give Panda King a, tragic backstory. He was this poor kid who wanted to show off his fireworks. But, the rich people didn't look past his shabby clothes and they chased him away. And his result was to take it out on poor Chinese villages who were very poor, probably like him, and bury them in snow and kill them all. Yeah, never forget that. Panda King is a straight-up murderer, but we're still going to recruit him to the team, though.
You know how this'll end. I've already beat you once. I can do it again.
I have never known defeat. I am unbeatable.
Obviously, I'm going to give you guys all the different dialogue options, but the options also give you an insight about what's going on with the Panda King's head.
Fiery wheel.
Apparently, ever since
Booming
I defeated him in Fly 1, this is the one thought in his head all the time.
palms of thunder.
It's why he says that he's never been defeated. I don't think he even remembers what happened at the end of this fight. He just remembers the fight itself, but he never gets past the ending of it. Say something from the past.
You're just a frustrated firework artist turned
Turned homicidal pyromaniac.
Am I? Am I? Let us find out.
I don't even have to jump, I can just run. Remember, in Sly 1, Sly ran by default.
Booming chop. Palms of
In the center.
thunder. Fiery wheel.
Look, I'm here to help you, to get your mind out of this rut.
If you truly wish to aid me, Stand still and let my fireballs cook your flesh.
I know I made this joke when I first fought him back in Sly 1, but when did Kung Fu Panda come out? Like, what year?
Fiery wheel.
Cause I want to say it was like 2007, 2008. Well, Sly 1 was like 2003, 2004. So this definitely would have been first. I'm wondering if there was like somebody played this game and went, a Kung Fu Panda. Should we give him the fire? No. If we give him the fire, that'll be too much like the source material. Let's not give him fire. But we will make him get voiced by Jack Black. That'll sell tickets.
We both know why you're here. You're fixated on the moment of your greatest defeat.
Yep.
I beat you, and forever after you've wondered how it all fell apart.
I hate you, Sly Cooper. You
This is like what
ruined
I do
me.
when I think about high school.
Ruined the Panda
If any of
King.
you are watching who went to high
And
school
I've
with me,
hated
you'll know
you,
exactly what I'm
but
talking about.
that
I have
doesn't
no
make
need
any
to
of this
explain that
real.
nonsense.
Years have passed, and we both changed. Come out of this trance. Let's meet each other as we are today, and let go of who we were when this fight occurred.
You are correct. Forgive me. My mind is not always my own.
Huh. Naruto was right. Talk no jutsu actually works sometimes. Who would have thought it?
The Panda King wasn't any more excited about the notion of him joining the gang than I was.
Yeah, why would I want a
If it
murderer
weren't
on
for
my
the
team?
Guru, who for some reason really hit it off with the old guy, the whole deal.
Then again,
would've been a
Bentley's got a
bust.
pretty large kill counter on his
We could
own
see
right,
the
so...
anger in the Panda King's eyes as he recounted how he lost a member of his own family. A daughter who was abducted by a powerful general from the northern mountains. She was to be the bride in a forced marriage to this unscrupulous ruler, and Panda King was exiled. We agreed to help him recover his lost daughter in exchange for his skills in the Cooper Vault job. I still wasn't convinced this was a good idea, but a deal's a deal.
I love how, even though he's not supposed to be wearing the mask right now, it still looks like he's wearing the mask. Well, we reawoken the Panda King. Sly Cooper and the gang in... A Cold Alliance. That is one cool image. Just the Panda King's imposing figure.
We all know that our objective here is to retrieve the Panda King's daughter, Jing King. She's being kept against her will by this man, General Sao.
Yes.
A real peach, this guy. During surveillance, I actually witnessed him kick a puppy. Twice! He plans on forcing Jing King to marry
I shouldn't
him
be
next
laughing at
Saturday.
that.
Clearly, time is of the essence. Here's the plan. First, I'll approach Sao in disguise and attempt to get hired as his wedding planner. Hopefully, with a man on the inside, we'll get some news on Jing King. Still, we need more information. Two of us will need to work together to steal a pair of twin keys and break into Sao's house of business. Once inside, I'll need to utilize some new technology to circumvent their ultra-tight security. Finally, thanks to Penelope's air sweeps, we've picked up an unusual radio signature out in the water. Someone will need to go eyeball the anomaly and figure out what it is. We can't leave anything up to chance here, or Jing King lives unhappily ever after.
Alright, folks. Time to get in on this wedding. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna warn you guys now. General Sao is one of my favorite Sly villains of all time. Because, you know, Clockwork was a generational hater who just couldn't accept the fact that there was a family of master thieves who were just better than him at everything. Neela was an arrogant narcissist who believed that she was simply better than everybody else and thought that she could just portray everybody in her path all the way to the top. General Sao is just straight up evil. And I don't want to spoil exactly what he does, well, other than kidnapping a woman and forcing her to marry him. That's already one thing. But no, he's just straight up evil. And we will get into exactly how evil he is next time. But right now, I am going to buy these 3 new gadgets. Temporal lock was something that Bentley had in Sly 2, but they decided to give it to Murray instead. I don't know why, but now we also have jump attack 2. Okay. I'm gonna explore a little bit before I cut off the episode. Did I also explain previously that this is one of my favorite hub worlds in the game? And this is the only other hub world in the game where Carmelita actively explores the place. Again, proving my theory that she's somehow getting better at tracking our locations, because she got here before we did. Unfortunately, I do not think I have the gadget yet that lets me take her out. Because I said that in one of the earliest episodes that there is a way to take out Carmelita in this game, because normally she's supposed to be invincible. But I don't think I have that gadget yet. I have to check. Ooh. I didn't get caught by a flashlight guard. Oh, wow. And remember, because we're in China, everybody has to have Chinese beards and everybody's doing not karate, everybody's doing kung fu. And all the animals that you see here are native to China. I'm pretty sure they are. Because you got tigers, you got, I think, pigs and monkeys patrolling the area. It makes me wish that we could go to Japan in one of these games. And no, I don't mean Sly 4. That's feudal Japan in Sly 4. I want modern Japan. Oh, I forget. Now we're getting nuggets? Okay. Oh, by the way, notice, we're in episode 4 of technically 6, and we're still getting such small amount of rewards for treasures. This is what I mean, like, the game purposely makes treasures not nearly as worthwhile as they are in the previous games, and that is really because they're saving treasure hunting for episode 5. Trust me, there is a reason why all your treasures don't have the same amount of value they would in previous games. But I will talk about all of that once we get to the next episode next week. As always, everybody, I appreciate all of your love and support. Let me know what you think about this bizarre idea of recruiting one of Sly's parents' murderers as a part of our gang. And that's gonna be it for me. Happy New Year, everybody. I will see you all later on in the year, and I hope you guys all have a great 2026 to look forward to. Bye-bye.